Welcome back, guys, to M&T Entertainment, your one-stop shop for everything animation, TV, and movie news. So what have we been watching lately? Tony, what have you been watching lately or reading?
Well, I've been reading and watching all kinds of stuff, man. Unlike this guy, I actually like to read. This guy doesn't like
Why
to
read when you don't have to?
I've been reading, you recommended this to me.
Yes.
So it was very good. It was Supergirl Women of Tomorrow.
And the reason why I recommend it because we know that it's coming out eventually. I think within like next year, we know Anna.
Oh, yeah.
And she's going to be... Nogueira is going to be directing or writing this particular screenplay.
Yeah, she's doing the screenplay of Supergirl
Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I referred Tony to read or just research this particular topic.
You brought it up because I was like, I want to watch a little bit more realistic. It's Superman franchise shit, so it's not gonna be real, but
right.
A little bit more realistic, kind of down to earth kind of shit. This version of Supergirl shows she's going through a lot of problems and shit. And then in the comic, this comic was legit. So it's 8 volumes. I was confused though at it, so I will be spoiling the shit out of this.
Everybody know about it.
Yeah, go read this shit if you haven't read it, because it's very good. I really love the story, except for the ending. Mostly because I was confused. So this about, you know what this is about?
Yes. So from what I gathered, because I listened to this on YouTube, like somebody read the comic and I just listened to it. So Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. She's not like Superman. She witnessed. Krypton. So she was on Krypton, like she was like a teenager on Krypton. So she got to witness like people dying. Yeah. So she was already had those type of
she's traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized by that. So she comes and she gets sent off to Earth to try to protect Kal-El, but he's already grown. So
yeah, so
she don't know her place.
Yeah, she doesn't have her original purpose, right?
Right. So she takes off into like Mars because she wants to go get drunk and try to forget her problems.
Yeah, and to get drunk, she has to like visit a place that's like a red sun.
Yeah, she got to visit a place that's close to the red sun, which I think is Mars, right? She went to a place that's close to the red sun, wherever that is. I forgot where it was.
No, Mars. Mars is still in her sun.
But anyway, she visited a place close to the red sun, so she won't have power, so she can go there and drink and get drunk. She try to forget her problem, so she has this girl. It's like a young girl who wants her to help
avenge the death of her father.
Yes.
Yeah, because her dad got killed by some random dude. This dude is a mercenary. He just goes around killing people. So he ends up killing her dad, the girl. Shit, I don't remember the name, but he kills her dad. And then she goes around looking for who it is. And then she finds out who, the guy who killed her dad. She wants to get revenge. She goes to a bar. The girl goes to a bar to hire a hitman to kill whoever killed her father. And they're at that bar. Supergirl is there drinking and shit. Yeah, the guy she's trying to hire, she offers him a sword, as a down payment to, get the shit done. But the guy ends up double crossing her and trying to take the sword, right? And then, that's where Supergirl steps in, and then she shows off, and then she saw how good Supergirl was and like powerful, and then she tries to hire her, and then other shit goes down. She ends up helping this girl because
she's Supergirl.
What? Oh yeah.
She has that goodness in her still.
Yeah.
That she wants to help people.
Yeah.
So.
You're right. It's just I'm trying to figure out because in the beginning of it, in the comment panels, it said, Supergirl killed the guy. Damn it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if she did because on this particular planet she doesn't have powers, so she can't really just. It's probably gonna be more difficult for I'm seeing like in the comic book strips, like they show that she's been cut up, stabbed a few times, and so she probably most likely if she did kill a person, she was doing it as a defense for her life because she could still die. She's close to the red sun, so she don't have her powers fully because most of her powers have been dormant. The way they're knocked down, I'm sure.
No, I'm pretty sure she killed like several people.
Yeah, I'm sure she did because it was like a defense. Like if that's like me or you going up against somebody that might be a little bit bigger than us and we try to defend our life, you're gonna probably end up having to do whatever.
Right.
So I'm sure put her in the same situation and she's gonna have to kill him because her powers are not there. Not fully, anyway.
Yeah.
So
So
she's
like
gonna have to.
that was part of that was part of the reason. I mean, what you said is because she's Supergirl. She wants to help out this kid, but in a weird way, because she ends up making all these excuses. Because her dog gets shot by arrow.
Crypto?
Yeah, Crypto. The same assassin dude ends up finding out that the little girl is trying to hire a hitman to get rid of him. During that fight that ends up breaking out, he goes over there and he finds both of them and he shoots, like you say, he shoots Supergirl and he shoots the dog. This is I'm gonna explain a lot, jumping around, but later you end up finding out that Crypto, she made the excuse to help this girl. So that's why I'm bringing this up. She made the excuse to help out the little girl by saying, "Oh no, Crypto is dying, and she needs to find the poison so she can make the antidote. In order to do that, she needs to hunt down this guy that the girl wants to kill."
So okay.
Right. So that she uses that and as an excuse to go through and help her.
Right.
Right. And then it goes on through this crazy adventure, and then they track this dude down. I don't think it's gonna go down like how the comic did, because this shit is gonna be real expensive. They do, because they fight a dragon. They fight all these monsters. There's like a fight in the bar with all these aliens and shit. They fight through space.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be exactly how it is in that comic, but I think they're gonna heavily, since it's got the same title, that's gonna heavily borrow from that. I think you're gonna see, like, I think she's actually gonna be in space. But they might change some stuff here and there. I don't know. I'm just theorizing, but
okay. So, but the other part of it is in the comic itself. This is a story written from the perspective of the girl.
The little girl?
Yeah, the little girl. Which is even more confusing at the end. Because she says, I wrote this down as a cover story to help show that, no, Supergirl gets hunted down or something like that instead of her. Because at the end of it, after all the story is done, right, and they show a scene of Supergirl and the little girl capture the assassin, right? And there's this whole thing where they're fighting between whether they would want to kill him or not, and all this crazy shit happens. There's also this horse guy, the horse. There's this magical horse that Supergirl rides. So I think that's gonna get cut out.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh, that's expensive.
Well, I mean, they can't do it. It's gonna be a movie.
No, but it's just because it leads to this bigger thing, because the horse guy turns into a man because he was.
Yeah, it might be, but
he was some guy, right? But whatever. At the end of it, so this is the confusing part. Let me know if y'all know more about this shit, because what I read from it, and then what I saw from a video of it, I just confused the shit out of me. Because in it she says, okay, I wrote this, the little girl not persecuted by them killing that guy, right? Because that guy had joined a bigger crew of space pirates or whatever, and then they were vengeful, and then they were gonna kill them all, right? But in the end of the comic, she's an old woman. Supergirl comes down, or she's Superwoman at this point. She comes down to the old lady, which is the little girl, talks to her. They go down to the field. Okay, I'm ready for it, whatever. She pops up the Phantom Zone shit, and the guy comes out as an old man, and then they take him out, and then he tries to apologize for it, and they just leave his ass in the field. But in the thing, it mentioned that Supergirl had killed him, so I have no idea what the fuck actually happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all very confusing.
Yeah, I'm sure in the movie it'll be a little bit more clear and more to the point or whatever.
Yeah, because
that's mystery, I guess.
Because in the beginning of the comic, in the panels, it said Supergirl killed that dude, but then
which is, I mean, it could happen. I mean, like I said, she's not gonna have powers, and if she did kill him,
no, because in some of the panels, it showed that Supergirl killed that dude, because it looked like she killed that dude, and then it cut to the future.
Okay.
And then that's when we return to the girl when she's an old woman.
Okay.
Dude, that's so fucking.
It's interesting.
It's all very confusing. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out.
Probably did that on purpose.
Yeah. I like all that. It was a great. It was a great comic. I haven't read an American comic book in a while, because I read manga. This is Japanese shit. I like enjoying that more. But this was pretty good. Outside of part of that, also made me want to look more into it and figure shit out. So it has me looking forward to this movie that's coming out. So I want to see how they do it, and hopefully
I want to see how close they get to that comic book.
And hopefully they answer it like you said.
Yeah. I think they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna borrow some stuff, heavily borrow some stuff from that, but I don't think it's gonna be exactly how the comic book is. I'd be surprised if it was. But they'd be amazed if it was. But if they don't, as long as they they stick to the comic book, but some stuff they can leave out, some stuff they just make for like sake of the movie or whatever. Yeah,
because in the comics they travel to all kinds of different planets, and then there's like teleportation and like magic shit.
And the thing is, this is gonna be fantastical. Like this whole universe with DCU is fantastical. So that means they can all that stuff like that can happen in the comic books can happen in this universe. Cause it's that type of universe. It's not like the realistic stuff or whatever that like it has usually been.
But going back to why I like the down to earth shit, cause Supergirl is more. She's dealing with issues that make her feel more human.
And that's how Supergirl always been. I mean, that's where everybody thought Supergirl was like just a happy-go-lucky girl. But if people who know, DC fans who know, they know that she is a woman with a lot of trauma that happened to her. And she's not like Superman. Superman was born, he was sent as a baby. He was sent to Earth, and that's all he knows. He don't know anything about Krypton or what happened. So he doesn't have that to bear, except for like Supergirl. She remembers that stuff. So it's of course that makes sense that she would be trauma. Anybody would be have PTSD about that.
That would fuck anybody up.
So this is what makes her different from him.
No, and I like that part of it because, like I said, it shows the human side of her more. But also it's cool because they're gonna have all these fantastical elements.
And that's definitely ready to see what they do with that. That'd be cool.
I look forward to that shit. It's gonna be good.
Okay. So what's next, Tony?
Okay. Next is Land of Bad.
For those who don't know, Land of the Bad starred Liam Hemsworth and
Thor's younger brother.
Yes, and Russell Crowe. Those are the main guys. Of course, they have some other guys throughout with them. But these are the main ones that we kind of recognize. This guy, I just recognized him. Milo Ben, how do you say his name? He played in Heroes. Didn't he play in Heroes?
I don't know. Look at his IMDb.
Yeah, he played in Heroes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's part of Heroes. Okay. So yeah, he's played in the movie as well.
I mean, overall, it's a pretty good.
Yeah, a pretty good movie. Like, it's a military movie.
Yeah, if you like movies like Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down, stuff like that. I mean, this is typical rescuing a soldier out of a shitty situation.
Yes,
but it was still good. I recommend.
Their approach was different, though.
Yeah.
It's, like it's not the typical, like you said, Saving Private Ryan or Black Hawk Down. They had Russell Crowe was a guy that
He's
wasn't with
pilot.
them. Yeah,
drone pilot.
Drill pilot.
Drone
pilot, where they command the drones. Him and this lady, Liam Hemsworth's character Kenny, was placed on this super team in a way.
Yeah, it was his first time being in an actual field operation.
Yes,
because he hadn't been on one. He had training, of course, but
they asked him. They like, "Why are you with us?" Like,
he didn't even know.
He didn't even know. He was like, "Why did they put me with him? With y'all?" So,
we find out it's because
came out in February 16th, 2024.
Oh, like a month ago.
So I mean,
if you haven't watched it by now, like, what are you doing?
They might not even know about it though. I mean, for people,
okay, all right.
I don't think I should spoil it.
Okay, all right. So
we're not gonna spoil it. Hemsworth character's Kenny is placed on this team where one soldier they trying to save.
Well, according to the intel they received, there was a soldier that was captured. They're trying to get that soldier back. Right, and it leads to a whole shit storm of situations. They end up getting caught in this bigger situation that they didn't even plan for.
Yeah.
So, but that's why they ended up needing from the
Russell Crowe's character.
Yeah.
And his name is Captain Eddie. Captain Eddie. Captain Eddie.
Yeah.
They don't do any more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, his dude. I mean, for Russell Crowe's character to be just
Sitting in a chair and
sitting in a chair and just tell him he was
He did a very good
really
job.
good, like very good acting on that.
I was surprised because I didn't think that was gonna be like a crucial role.
Yeah,
That was gonna help move the story, but
and it did a lot.
yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised of the elements of this movie, what happened. Like, y'all should definitely watch this movie. It's not the typical military movie. I mean, got the elements of it, but
Yeah.
how they go about it is different.
Yeah, they changed it up a bit, and like
Yeah.
that's what also made it good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I recommend you watch it. I don't know.
yes,
Yeah.
I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Like it's like a little bit shy of 2 hours movie, just like the typical movie.
It didn't feel like no 2 hours though.
It didn't,
Oh,
but
that's
it was good. A lot of action in it.
yeah, big time.
Yeah, and it's like merciless killing in there.
Yeah. holy
So yeah, it's definitely a good watch if you like action movies and military movies.
shit.
Yeah, go on, add that to your watch list.
Yeah. But this was good. Okay, all right. Next up, Shogun.
Shogun, all right.
I don't know about this show, man.
He loves this show, by the way.
No, I was very disappointed. You know why? Cause we're all the Mexican samurai.
Okay, so we know Shogun is placed in 16th century.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll get it.
Yeah.
But-
It's placed in 16th century Japan.
Yeah.
So
there will be no Mexican
right.
samurai.
So we're what's it, episode 4 and 5?
Yeah, so episode 4. So we are doing spoilers for this.
Okay.
Blackthorn and Mariko Bang. Yeah, they got down, man.
Yeah, so
Crazy stuff.
yeah, if you've been keeping up. If you haven't, you can cut this, you can skip past this part. But yeah, this episode 4, to me, I'm doing overall what I thought of this particular episode. It had good graphics. You got to see like,
Oh, yeah.
I want to say good graphics. What do you call that? Good, more, you got to see bodies blowing up. Like, it looks so real.
Yeah, you talking about the visual effects.
Yeah, visual effects. If it wasn't, I'm sure it was CGI. That CGI was great, and I think it was CGI mixed in with the real stuff.
Yeah, practical.
With the practical, yeah.
With VFX.
Yeah, so that was really good. Like, you got to see bodies blowing up,
that was
and
gruesome.
Yeah,
That was fucking gruesome. Holy shit.
dude chopping off his dude head, and
Damn.
man, and I was like so amazed at
they
that
used
scene.
the cannon to blow up the opposing army's crew, not the whole thing, but just a couple that were there, and holy shit, that was very bloody and gruesome. So
Yeah, you got. Besides that, you have it's a solid episode to me. You had Mariko. She finally, like I saw, like if y'all watched this last, when I said that I thought that she was gonna hook up with Blackthorn, and they did.
yeah.
They hooked up, and yeah, that was mainly with that. For me, those are the main 2 things that stuck out for episode 4.
Yeah.
Any takes from episode 4? Okay, it was solid. You had them 2 getting together. You had like the
She's kind of fucked up though.
cocaine war. Who was that guy that chopped off the dude's head that kind of made war like between? Cause they said like soon as they do chop them off, they're like war is
No,
coming,
okay,
something
so
like that.
that was Toranaga's son. It's because in this shit, there's all this like political backstabbing shit going on. Toranaga's kid, why he ended up doing that? Why he ended up doing that is this other guy is kind of in league with the other side, the other 4 dudes that are trying to get rid of Toranaga.
Mm-hmm.
That dude was promised to lead the cannon crew and that kind of shit. I forgot his name. He ends up talking to I guess his son, and he told him, talk to Toranaga's kid so we can do something about the situation. Because they're playing all this like political backstabbing bullshit. And they did. They got to his head. They got to Toranaga's kids like thoughts in his mind and shit. And that's why he's like, pretty much he was like, I ain't no pussy. I'm gonna do something about this, right? And that's why they say, oh, we're at war, because his actions like really messed up the situation.
And Toranaga was pissed.
Yeah, he was very pissed. Like, he's pissed at his kid.
Yeah.
They ended up sending, another brutal part of it, they sent the general that they killed, they sent his head over to the four
I
guys.
think I missed that part.
Yeah, they sent his head over.
Interesting.
So they know about the situation. They know what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's going up from here.
And then which kind of goes
Leads
into
to
like
episode 5. Yeah, episode 5 is he had an earthquake, a bad earthquake in episode 5.
This one kind of deals more with Blackthorn and his situation.
Mm-hmm.
So one, they're trying to figure out who the spy in the village is.
So let me hold on. Let me get to this part.
Okay.
What was the dead bird? Like he kept putting up dead bird like on there. What the heck is that about?
No, okay. In the earlier scene, Toranaga, they were hunting, right?
Mm.
And his hawk caught a pheasant, caught that bird that you told me. And as a present, they give it to Blackthorn,
Okay.
right? And Blackthorn was like, "Oh, we'll hang this up," because he was gonna try to make some weird stew from Britain or something. And what he ended up telling
that's right.
He ended up
stew.
Yeah, what he said, nobody touched this bird.
Yeah.
If you touch it, you die.
Yep,
Right.
I remember.
But he just said it,
Mm-hmm.
not thinking anything about it.
Yeah.
But the crew, the people that worked there, his first wife, concubine or something like that, I think it's called. Everybody like followed that rule and they respected it, which it'll lead later to what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But there's a weirder twist situation also in that. So in this episode, I think it was more seeing Blackthorn seeing, I would guess in his eyes, is the messed up culture. To him, it's messed up, right? But it's just how Japan does Japan shit back in those days. But the main thing was Mariko's husband didn't die.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the whole. I think that was the big reveal of this episode 5 that her husband is alive.
Yeah.
After she just had sex with Mr.
Yeah,
Blackthorn,
yeah.
she gave herself to him.
Yeah.
And then, 'cause next episode, her husband shows up, and she's like, "Who are you again?" She forget about the dude. He all up on her, like he's like almost in love with her now. Like
When she thought he died, she was happy about it, right? Because she thought that she was out of it, because she was forced to marry that dude. And you asked me about it. Well, outside of this, you asked me about why that other chick, Fuji, why she was mad when she was talking to Mariko is because Fuji was kind of forced into being the wife of Blackthorn when he got promoted to being Hatamoto. You know, the flag carrier, one of the Shogun leaders. But yeah, so she got forced in it too.
yeah, she was pissed. Yeah, like I said, she was pissed in episode 5 for the majority of that. Mariko's husband, he came back. He was a punk.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Like he was beating on her,
He
and
abused
then
the shit out of her. That was fucked up.
And then when Blackthorn tried to took up for her, and he was like, yeah, because it was the sake, and he just kept blaming it on sake, and he wouldn't fight back because was ready to kill him.
Yeah.
Blackthorn. That was an interesting part to me. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do all that, you're gonna fight. I mean, you're gonna fight a woman, but you won't fight the man. So that's crazy to me.
But it was weird because, I mean, obviously it wasn't the sake because
Yeah.
he shot off like a couple arrows. When him and Blackthorn were drinking, Blackthorn thought he was drunk, so he didn't think he was gonna be able to do nothing. But then he went and shot off like arrows, and he perfectly hit the pillar. So this dude knew.
Yeah, she was just sitting there, and the arrows was grazing her nose and shit.
Holy shit! She just sat by him like.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like a savage. Like she didn't move like 1 inch. I'd be like, you better go on somewhere with that.
Hell no, I'm gonna fucking sit in.
I ain't gonna just sit there.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm out here.
But that's crazy.
No, but it shows you more of Mariko's character.
Yeah.
Like, I think her thought process is, because it's a completely thought process from her and Blackthorn. She's like, no, you can't do anything about it. It is what it is. She accepts it as it is. She even brings it up. She's like, something about death and all this crap. But there's a point to it. There's a point to what she says. I don't remember exactly, but she says something about you can't really control nothing. You know, all we do is die or some shit like that. Or that's important to it is because Blackthorn's point of view, he's all like, no, you can do something about it. You can control some shit about it.
You control your life like that. And she was being more passive, like, and he's more direct, and he's like, I'm gonna control my life. I'm not just gonna sit and let stuff happen.
But I don't know what's your viewpoint on this, because the earthquake strike happens and a shitload of people die.
Mm.
The Toranaga almost dies too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blackthorn ends up digging him out,
Yeah.
but then when Blackthorn runs down to the village, he sees, all these people dead and shit, and he's kind of like...
We're really not in control.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, certain things you're not control of. You can't control weather and all that stuff.
Yeah. But another little part of it is the bird part. They end up killing the gardener, and then they told Blackthorn ass, what happened to the gardener? We killed him because he touched the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he got really pissed about that because he was already feeling some type of way about Mariko said.
Yeah.
And go back, and then this guy got killed because of something he said, and they just followed what he said, and he came to realize this is my fault because he just did what they said. I mean, they just did what he said.
He was trying to figure out what the hell, why they think like that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm guessing this will probably be answered in maybe another episode or two. There's a lot of subplots and shit going on. There's a spy in the village. I don't know if you got all this. There's a spy in the village that we're trying to look for. Toranaga talks to this one dude. Find a replacement for the spy. He talked to the actual spy, right? He said, find a replacement and take care of the shit. They used that old man. They ended up killing the old man because they labeled him as the spy.
Interesting.
Right, but Blackthorn doesn't know about that. He thought he died because of what he said.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought too, but at the end of it, they kind of showed it. So I don't know if that situation will be explained to him down the road.
Maybe.
So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but that's pretty like interesting, crazy at the same time. At the end of that, I saw a little scene which kind of a little foreshadowing kind of thing. Maybe I could be reading into it too much, but I saw Fuji, his concubine chick. She was looking at Blackthorn, sitting down and kind of suffering about. Because he thinks that the old man died because of his fault. It looked like to me that maybe she's starting to feel for him more. So I wonder how that's gonna play with him and connection with Mariko. Right there, maybe love triangle kind of bullshit. But I don't know if you saw all that shit.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. This show is very good. Got a lot of Japanese stuff this episode. Next up is Oshi no Ko. I've been reading the manga. So Oshi no Ko it's about idols in Japan. What idol is like singers and kind of celebrity. What the story is about is like reincarnation. So this doctor follows his favorite idol, his favorite like actress and stuff. And some shit goes down, but he ends up being reborn. Him and this other girl that are follow this one idol, they die, but they get reincarnated as her kids.
Interesting.
Yeah. But then some crazy shit happens. I don't want to spoil it too much, but this is somewhat spoilerish. But I'm not going to over-explain because it's pretty good. I recommend y'all check this out. The mom dies, right? And then this guy, so he's reincarnated as a baby boy, right? But he has all his past knowledge. So does the chick, the little baby girl. He plans on getting revenge for who killed his mom, which is crazy. So it leads to this whole, he does all this shit to try to figure out, who killed his mom and shit. It's a big like arc. And I've been reading the manga, which is comics, the Japanese comics. And lately there's like this very controversial shit that volume that came out, but whatever, it's Japanese shit, so it's pretty cool. Overall, I just been trying to read and shit about it because it's a crazy revenge story. The dude kind of fucks up, and then the girl also ends up trying to get revenge for the death of the mom too.
Okay. But you like the revenge story.
Yeah, revenge stories are crazy, man. The anime did come out for it. There's a season 1 to it. Season 2, I don't know. I'm guessing it probably is in the work. So hopefully the anime season 2 gets announced. I don't know anything about it. If it is, I've been keeping up with the manga. I recommend.
I don't really know about this.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about it, but it'd be cool if it gets adapted to like a movie or some shit.
Okay.
I recommend y'all check it out. It's pretty cool. The anime and the manga, if you like manga shit.
But what I do know a little bit about is this next, what we're talking about, called Tokyo Vice.
Yeah.
It's been out. This is the second season, so it's been out for a little bit now.
Yeah. I didn't know about it until I ended up reading an article about it randomly.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking forward to season 2. I just didn't know that it was out. But
Yeah.
what you know about Tokyo Vice?
Therefore, what I got, I only watched the first episode of season 1. He got this white guy. What's his name?
Jake.
You got Jake Edelston.
Yeah.
Edelston. He's like a student, foreign exchange student, I would say, from America, and he comes to Japan to study Japan's like journalism.
Mhm.
So he takes the class. He studies very hard, and he pretty much aced his test, but he missed 3 questions on there. I don't know how he missed those 3 questions, but he ended up passing, and he does very well. He goes to this Japanese newspaper. Mm-hmm. And they were like, why are you here? Like, they already thought he was, he almost got hemmed up by this guy just because, he looked out of place, which he does.
No, that guy doesn't like foreigners.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's pretty much the thing. And he tries to make his way into this Japanese newspaper, like their whole culture, as what they think, as how news goes and how it should go.
Yeah, you didn't like some of this stuff.
Yeah, while we're getting to that, my thing is with this was that I just don't like the fact that I don't understand why he just stuck around. He could have went anywhere, any newspaper, because this dude is smart and he's good. He's like following the facts. Like what the Japanese does, they go whatever somebody says. They don't go anything beyond that. But he likes to go and actually investigate.
Well, yeah, you can't ask questions.
Yeah. He like to ask questions. He go investigate people's mail and stuff and get other facts, but every time he brought something new up, they pretty much just threw it back in his face.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand. I'm like, why are you just just going through that? Why don't you just go somewhere else and use your skills that way? But that's the only thing I have about this so far. But that first episode is like, it was frustrating to watch. But I mean, he said why he's there because his dad, I don't know if his dad was in Japan or what. His dad had something to do with, like, I think it had something to do with the news or something, but what drove him to want to do it too. So I mean, I guess that's why he decided to stick it out, and that's what I got from that first episode. But I mean, it's good. It's a good watch. It has somewhat action, I mean, it's different, I should say.
Oh,
that.
no,
I'm like I said, I only watched the first episode,
So it is based on a true story. So this dude, the Jake Edelstein, he was one of the first foreigners to be allowed to work for a Shogun newspaper company as a journalist. Before that, I think it was strictly Japanese people, and in Japan, it's very strict. It's kind of changed recently, but before that, they didn't like. Even now, the older bosses, they don't like foreigners. Like, it was kind of fucked up, and I couldn't understand what you're saying. Why go through all that? But I mean, my ass, when I was over there, I get his viewpoint. Like, I wanted to do that, right, and try to like live over there, even though it's a fucking struggle.
You trying to prove them wrong or something, or what?
Well, not just proving wrong. It's like you kind of set your mind to like, I want to figure out how to do shit here. Sometimes you're stubborn about it, but also you're like, you just set your mind to it. You're like, no, I want to figure out, I want to make it work here, and I want to learn the shit, right? I want to learn the background, and fuck these guys for saying, things are only done this way. Like, what kind of, what you say, prove them wrong. No, there's other ways to do it. It's hard to fix that Japanese fucking bullshit mindset. That there are a lot of old rules that are still stuck in that way you talk about. Do as we say, and doesn't change the last question. That still goes on. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. It's changing somewhat, but I understand why that dude went through all that. I went through it a little bit myself, working in Japan and shit. So, but going back to the story. So what this dude ends up investigating, he ends up investigating the Yakuza, which is pretty cool, the Japanese mafia and shit. So, like, it gets even more crazy. A cop takes interest in this dude. The cop is played by Ken Watanabe. So, it's pretty cool. I've been waiting for the second season for a while. I didn't know anything about it until I ended up reading an article about it.
So, no spoilers, because I haven't seen the rest of these episodes.
Yeah, no, but it's good. So, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's very legit. Yeah, so I haven't watched second season yet, but I plan on watching it. There's too much stuff to watch.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to watch. But hey, we like it.
Yeah. So I will be sitting down and check this out. I recommend y'all watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, also part of why I kind of wanted to watch this was outside this dude living in Japan. The pilot episode and was directed by Michael Mann. You know who that is?
Yeah, I heard of Michael Mann before.
Yeah, he did Heat. So he's also a producer in the show. So Michael Mann did Heat, the movie with Al Pacino, and it was pretty good. That's what got me interested in it. Then it's Tokyo shit. Anything that's Japan related.
Yes, he's on it.
Yeah, I ended up watching that song. No, but so yeah, I recommend y'all go through and watch it. It's good shit. I'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll be probably reviewing here and there. We'll be bringing up. So next up is The House of Ninjas, which is I enjoyed. I found this on Netflix. What it's about is The House of Ninjas. It's a series. It's on Netflix, by the way. It came out on the 15th of February. Series imagines a world in which a ninja clan, are alive and well, except for they're mostly retired. So when an evil clan threatens Japan and family of former ninjas, they hardly come out of retirement for you and kick ass. That's what they said. Kick ass and takes names. So you got this house, you got this family of ninjas. They all trained them in ninjas. They even trained of course you had the mom and dad are ninjas. Yeah. They even trained their kids all the way down to the little son is like maybe, he's about every bit of 10 years old. Mm-hmm. And he's getting trained. Daughter too that's getting trained as well. And they had an older son, which I don't know if I should spoil it.
Oh yeah, you talking about that.
Yeah, something happens to him, which kind of teeters why the second to the oldest son is hesitating and wanting to be part of the family's team anymore, but he still has his ninja skills, so he's kind of investigating some on his own side, like on his part, not with the family. He's doing his own thing. It's pretty. I like it. It's a different take on like ninjas, like in general.
Well, but hold on. Okay, so the trailer seemed kind of funny, but it's because the interesting part to it. So these guys are trying to hide that they're ninjas, right?
Yes.
Even when they come out of retirement, are they still trying to hide the fact that they're ninjas?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause that's ninjas. You know, ninjas do. You don't see them.
I'm a ninja myself. So.
they work in the dark. Like you don't see them. They all quiet. Like even like in the show, like when this dude jump like from like a building or something. Like they land, like you don't even hear the footsteps or anything. Like when they land, it's like it's so light. You don't hear anything. But
I need to work on my ninja skills. Last time I tried to do that.
Yeah, he went through the floor. Anyway. Yeah, this is good. This is a good watch. I think I recommend y'all watch it. It's like it is a season 2 for this.
Yeah?
Yeah, coming to Netflix. From what I'm just seeing now. Yeah, this first season, I watched the first couple episodes, and you got this one son who's like he's kind of don't want to do what his family's doing. Man, you got this one detective that has like something going on, but he's trying to recruit them. He couldn't get the dad, and he got the mom. The mom said, "Yeah, I do it," because she wasn't doing anything else. But the son, he went to the eldest, the next to the eldest son, and he's denied. He don't want to do it. So
he doesn't want to be a ninja.
He don't want to work. He's a ninja anyway. But he doesn't want to work for this dude. He doesn't want to work as like a mission type thing.
Oh, okay. He doesn't want to freelance?
Cause he has his own thing going on the side anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not gonna say what that is, but it's something he's investigating himself, which might end up being a part of what the policeman is wanting him to investigate anyway. But it's pretty good so far.
It's in Japanese, right?
No, it's not subtitles or anything. It's all English.
I don't know if I want to watch that.
But it's in Tokyo.
Oh, okay, all right.
So it's good.
I'm in there.
Yeah, it's in, and it's pretty much a majority of Tokyo cast. I mean,
the
Japanese cast. Yeah. So that's what I like about it too. That is, I don't want to deal with the subtitles. We got enough shows I've been watching with subtitles, so this is like a refreshing. Like get to watch this and just really watch it, and I have to focus on reading. So, but yeah, I like it so far, and I plan on continuing to watch it. But we said, we got a lot of stuff we've been watching. Like I'm trying to watch it here and there.
That's a lot of good shows.
A lot of good shows out.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's on my watch list. But again, it's a lot that's been going on.
And it's been out for almost a month now.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit over a month. Never mind. It's been over a month.
So do you recommend it?
I do recommend it. Okay. I definitely do recommend that.
Yeah. No, I know I'm gonna watch at least an episode or two.
You gotta get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so What we got next is, lastly, what we've been watching, or at least I've been watching it, is Invincible.
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah, you giving up on Invincible. Invincible season 2, episode 6. Like, this is the continuation from when they did the little pause. You got Mark starting to come into his own. Like, he's very getting into the whole superhero. He's hearing that he is teaming up with GOG team.
But they should have cut into the galaxy.
No. I wasn't gonna mess up that time. That's why GOG, he's teaming up with them, and then on the other side, they keep sending him to space, man. And at the same time, he's trying to keep this relationship with girlfriend. So what?
Is it the same chick from the first season?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're in college now. He started out college with a like positive outlook. He's trying to do college stuff, and he's gonna do his girlfriend's okay with him being a superhero at this point. So she's okay when they send him off to space because she know that he got duties to do as a superhero.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think they're gonna last too much longer because at this last episode I just watched, she's thinking about.
Does she have another dude or what?
No. Not at this point. I think he's been gone so much. He'll come back and try to rekindle, but it's like they're rekindling it all over again. It's like they can't keep the relationship. They can't keep it like
long enough.
Yes, like it'll be something that interrupted after they start like getting back with each other. Then he gets sent off again. And this last one, when he got sent off, like she was at this party with some other friends, and she was like drinking, and she was like about to text him that I miss you, but she erased it. And she just said, I'm forget this, I'm just gonna go have fun with my friends. So I think eventually she's gonna break up with him. And I think he's gonna end up getting with Eve. Cause Eve somehow has been put back into, well, she haven't officially said she wanna help them. She'll help when she's needed. Yeah, she did leave. But then she went back home with her parent, and then they came and got her because they needed her help, and she almost died.
Spoilers.
I didn't get into it. I don't know. You don't know how.
Oh, okay.
But something almost happened to her where she almost died. Still worried whether she's going to continue with the team or not. But I think her and Mark is going to spend a lot of time together, and they're going to start. Right now, it's not like that because he's still like fixated on his girlfriend now. But when she breaks up with him, which I think is going to happen. I think they're going to get close, and you're going to have them together this season. I think towards the end of the season, I think it's going to happen.
How many episodes were
they stopped at 4? They stopped at 5.
Oh, okay.
They stopped at 5. That's when you had that battle when Omni-Man was still
the
on
Vegemites.
Earth. Yeah, when they were still on Earth. And then they came to get him, and he took off and went somewhere else. And then they found him. They found him there. He had a whole nother family. He had another son and all that. So we got 8 episodes for this season. So we got 2 more at least? Because we are episode 5. We are episode 6 now. I'm trying to see what's going to go for us with Mark and his girlfriend now. I think he's going to be with Eve. And then another thing that happened in episode 5, the Omni-Man, as he was getting taken away by the Vegemites, that he was telling Mark to read his books, because he wrote books while he was a hero. Like, he wrote these adventure books, and then Mark found out, I'm not going to spoil that, but Mark found out that these books actually meant something. Like, and he ended up finding the books. Cause somebody came and snatched the books because his mom threw away those books because she was pissed off when he left. So she threw the books on the sidewalk, and then somebody picked those books up, and then you didn't see who it was, but in this episode you see who had the books. So
what's been happening with the mom?
Yeah, the mom, she's of course going through depression and drinking and all that stuff, and she's starting to get over it now. She is starting to get over it, but of course Mark brings home this alien baby and kind of brings everything back up. But she's helping take care of this alien baby.
You know, if I didn't know what the hell you was talking about, I'd be like, what the fuck is this show?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, holy shit.
But Mark finds out what these books are about and how they could help, because the Vegemites are coming, man.
So hold up, but
they're coming.
But so Omni-Man, he wrote these books as a plan to later show Mark. Is that what it was? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So he was gonna eventually tell him what's going on.
So these books are like true stories. They're written as like adventures that Omni-Man has gone through, or his dad has gone through in his life. I mean, just like they can be taken as made up stories, but they're actually real stories that he's gone through.
Okay.
So Mark finds that out, and he figured it out. He's like, yeah, my dad's trying to tell us something, that this is what we need to do, because the Vegemites are coming. maybe I think in these books that he's telling them how to defeat the Vegemite. I mean, he's giving away some stuff in his book. So I think those books are going to be a big deal.
Oh, that's kind of weird though. Hold on.
Because the Vegemites they're powerful, but at this point we don't know what some things that can hurt them.
The Vegemite.
But Omni-Man knows what their weaknesses are.
Right.
So
but hold on, this is kind of cool because so his dad was gonna prepare to not directly tell him, but I guess eventually.
And plus, if he knew that,
help him out indirectly how to when worst comes to worst, and he knew that the Vegemites the Vegemites were gonna show up, and try to take shit over. Mm-hmm. So I guess his dad wasn't 100% evil.
Yeah. Because he started to feel for his wife, even though he ended up leaving or whatever, but he did love them to a certain extent.
Okay, no, that's cool because that shows that even though he had all this fucked up shit going on in the background, he did end up still caring for them regardless of his Vegemite powers and all that shit.
And he knew that once he left Earth that Vegemites was coming. They found him on, I forgot the planet that he went on to have another family. And they came there. They pretty much
he banged some bugs?
One bug in particular.
I don't know it's a bug, so I don't think
they found him there, and Mark was there because Mark found them. And they told them, because them bugs are delicate creatures, man. They just ripped through them easily, but and they was trying to defend them. It was only Mark and him and Omni-Man to go against 3 of them, and they almost had them, but then of course got caught off guard, and they took Omni-Man with them back to Ventremite. Where are they from? Back to their homeland, and they took them back to wherever Omni-Man come from.
Oh, my bad.
They took him back there, and now he's in some dungeon, just been waiting to see what they're gonna do with him. So, but they made Mark the Vegemite that's guarding Earth now.
Oh. Okay.
So, and Mark, of course, he's not gonna do what his dad did. So they're gonna come after him eventually, and that's why his dad prepared him for.
So Mark right now he's setting up a plan to.
Yes, that's what this episode kind of leads off to, where they're setting up a plan to what? Cause this one alien that you saw, one with the one eye. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna be helping too. He got a big role of it now.
I'm pretty sure he wants to get revenge.
Yeah, you should have saw that last episode where before this season thing where they ripped. You should see that one, dude. They tore his ass up.
That one guy?
Yeah, they had to put him in an incubator and then restore him. They tore that dude up so bad, but now he's more badass now that he got fixed, and he's bigger and stronger now. But he's gonna be helping Mark along with a former Vegemite that's also against the Vegemites coming in. So it's gonna be 3 of them they're gonna be teaming up. So this could be good. So I can't wait for this next episode.
No, but I mean, all this stuff that you're saying is pretty cool. But to me, the first season was legit. I was kind of looking forward to the second season, but then I watched the first episode and it was alright, but I don't know. It didn't.
You can't gauge that first episode after what's going on, cause they haven't even dived in on that episode. I think they did. Let me think at the end of.
It's because I thought it was gonna be a multiverse crap, and I don't want to.
That don't mean it's not gonna be. Oh, you don't want it to be multiverse?
No, I don't. I already had enough Marvel multiverse.
Well, yeah. Bullshit, but that has nothing to do with multiverse. Just cause that
what
one character.
What are you saying?
Yeah, just cause that one character that can go through multiverses, I don't mean that's what it's about. Cause they barely showed him in that episode. They showed him at the end that he said, I got somebody I gotta go talk to, blah blah blah.
Yeah. I saw the trailer for the not the next season, but the next parts that are supposed to be coming out. I saw it, and I saw that part where you said that he got captured. I saw that shit. Did see a little bit of spoilers for it, but I'm it just didn't catch my interest enough. To me, just the first season itself was good enough. I wanted to see what kind of happened. I like all the shit that you're saying. All the shit that you're saying sounds fucking badass. So maybe I'll watch Marcus recap this week. I'll stay tuned for Marcus'
it's good. Recap. I'm definitely gonna be keeping up with it. It's interesting. I want to see what's gonna happen with the big 3 that they got a team up now.
No, but so far, to me, season 1 was legit as fuck. Alright. No, but what you're saying sounds badass. It's catching my interest. It's just, to me, the first season was legit. I did hope for a second one, but just the way it kind of ended perfectly, kind of at the same time. Like Omni-Man took off somewhere, and then eventually Mark was gonna get revenge or whatever. But to me, it just that first season, that story was like good and set. For as of now, I'm like that was good enough for me.
But that's too much. It's too much beef, man. You got Mark's mom giving him her trauma.
Yeah.
You got remember the dude that Omni-Man killed in the last season? The white dude with the glasses, maybe the GOG. I think he's part of that whole thing, and he got killed, but he's back.
Oh shit! Okay, all right.
And you know how he got back, and he's confronting that whole thing with why is he still alive? Okay. What's with him? Okay. Now he's dealing with that. Right. You got Mark dealing with whatever his dad did, and he's trying not to be like his dad. And he's trying his best, and it's hinder him a little bit because he's trying not to be a killer, and that's weakening him from not being a killer, which makes him like more vulnerable. No, he can be stronger.
No, all this shit sounds good. Here's the other part. When I saw this, when I first saw the season 1 shit, I only was gonna sit down and watch one episode, and I guess for this I don't like that it's just one episode a week. I want to sit down and watch the whole fucking thing and then make up my mind. So I might wait. If I do end up watching the whole thing, like I might, based on what you're telling me, because it's kind of interesting me a little bit more and more now, right? If I do, I might wait and just like, even though you give spoilers, like it's fine because I
might have gave some spoilers, but
overall, they're not major.
Majority,
they're not
major.
Not
major spoilers. Like you can still.
No, but even though, because I had seen some stuff for Invincible season 1 that were spoilers, but when I watched the show, it was badass regardless of the spoilers. Mm-hmm. So even for this, I think with season 2, I think what I may end up doing is just wait until the whole thing comes out, so I can sit down and watch it. That way, then I can judge the whole thing. Not just go off one episode, because I didn't like that shit. I didn't like that because I thought it was gonna be some fucking Marvel multiverse bullshit. I think that's also part of it. I may just wait till the whole thing comes out, and I can sit down and watch it, and be like, oh, okay.
Like I said, I don't think that dude has he doesn't have a big part like you think he does. Okay, it's not like how they setting it up anyway. I think this is mainly about the Venture and what they want to do with Earth. And what Mark is going to do, they're going to have to do to protect Earth. It has nothing to do with that dude. He might have some part. He might try to help the Venture Mice. Who knows? I don't think he's going to have a big part. Like people, like they make it seem like it is. At least from what I'm thinking so far, they barely showed him. Like he only got appeared like at the end of the last episode. That's it. Okay. He didn't appear none in that whole episode.
Well, so. No, that's good. To me, that sounds better. On my end, I may wait for the whole thing to come out. So.
But I will be.
No, I look forward to hearing more. Yeah,
I'll do another review on the next episode in our next show.
Yeah, no, it's cool for me. Like shit, I want to hear what your thoughts on it.
I'm not going to say too many spoilers on these, just for general purposes. Because I know some people don't want to hear that. Yeah. I try to just keep it just enough for people to want to see it.
Yeah, no, what you said so far sounds
good.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, like I was kind of with you. Like I didn't support us with that guy. I just wanted to see what it's about. I mean, if it would have disappointed me, then I would have like came over here and said, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it anymore. Yeah. But when they did that episode from them, that battle between the Venture Mice and when they came to invade that bug planet, that scene when they came in and they tore up all of them and then they fought Mark and Omni-Man. That scene was crazy. That whole of course, you had the guts and everywhere and all that stuff. The fact that they end up taking Omni-Man, like to me, it's like Omni-Man is like almost like a regular dude. Like you know how powerful. He's almost like a regular dude, especially when they take him back to Vertron, maybe.
Yeah, I was surprised that he got captured.
Yeah, he got captured because he got caught off guard because he's arguing with Mark. Because he knows Mark can do better, and what's making Mark weaker is his human part of him. From his mom, that he doesn't want to kill anybody. And that's what's making him weaker. The fact that he doesn't want to do that.
I don't. It may seem like that. This is a prediction. I think that just a show prediction. I think that all that shit Omni-Man thinks his Mark's weakness is gonna help Mark at the end.
Well, yeah.
Compared to
I can see that.
Omni-Man is more one-sided in terms of his viewpoint.
You're right. I think I can see that, but how they show is leading and making it seem like he is. Right now, he just having build up. When the push comes to shove, if it's somebody he loves and they're getting killed killed or close to being beat up, or he's gonna go to that next level to do what you have to do. But yeah, I can't wait to the next episode.
Then I wonder what's gonna happen with what's her face, Atomic Chick.
Oh, there's some people that got killed in this episode. I ain't say.
Oh, spoilers.
What? Who you said Atomic Chick? What are you talking about?
The pink girl.
Oh no, I don't know what's gonna happen with her. No, she's still alive.
Well, another prediction.
She's not dead, but she almost died.
No, hold on. But another prediction. I think the person that might push Mark to the next level will be that chick.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, some people that died in this, like that's part of that team.
Oh,
that's all I was gonna say.
Shit.
And people that died in there. Who's that? It's a whole nother team that they premiered that in one of the last episodes.
I see what this guy's doing. I see what this guy's doing.
I'll just keep it at that. It's another team that took took them out. But yeah, man, it was crazy.
Tell me Kate's still in it.
Huh?
Kate's still in it, right? Duplicate?
Anyway, next to the
come on, man.
next
shit.
But yeah, this episode was great.
So I mean you recommend all this shit, right?
Yes. This show is still good. Like it's still good. I mean I gave it a chance and it didn't disappoint at all. Okay. So you definitely watch this, man.
I may have to wait till I'm gonna wait till
I don't have that patience. I gotta watch it. Yeah. I can't wait. These episodes are too good. Y'all should watch it. Keep it at that.
All right. I mean, I think that's pretty much it.
That's it, guys. Thank you for watching.
Well, this has been another episode
of M&T Entertainment News Show.
No, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Goodbye.
All right.